LaTrell, you've battled injuries so much the last few years. To be having this success and getting the run you're having right now, just how much are you soaking all that in? Just appreciating the little things.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking it all in. Especially it being my last year, and through all the ups and downs, at times it's been hard, and a lot of times you might ask yourself, what am I still doing? What am I still doing this for? Even like through all the adversity, but now it's just been nice to finally see all the hard work pay off, and just sticking things out because even in life, it's not going to be always be easy. So even when it gets hard, you just got to stand up tall and keep fighting.
LaTrell, you held LSU running backs 12 carries, 17 yards. Mm-hmm. Talk about what's been the key to this run defense so far.
Really just playing vertical, playing hard, and owning our gaps. We really stress a lot in practice, owning our gaps too. We, every day in practice, we got good running backs, good quarterbacks, and everything. So we're well prepared every time we go into each game.
Trell, what was it like to see Byron Young have the kind of day? I know he had come close to getting home, but he certainly did with 2.5 sacks.
It was great. Me personally, I love seeing my brothers out there doing well too. So, I think if we all work together, everybody's gonna feed off that. So, his success is just a start for all of us. So we're just gonna feed off that and let that be our motivation for all of us to do well.
And how encouraging is it to see your game plan pay off during the game? Like early in a game, have one of those stunts get home and see it impact the game. What does that do for you after that?
It really builds confidence, because you work it all week. So, just going there, trusting the game plan, trusting what the coaches have put out there. And then once you see that it happens, in the real game, it just helps you build confidence. Even going week forward, just puts trust in you.
LaTrell, how do y'all keep your same kind of mindset and focus on all those things when the implications of these games just keep getting bigger and bigger?
Yeah, obviously they're getting bigger and bigger each week. The more you win, the bigger the next game is. But, I just think we got to stay humble, keep grinding, ain't got to do nothing extra, just fix the little things and keep building on that.
LaTrell, you guys won one of the big rivalry games early in the season against Florida. What would it mean to end this streak that's gone back 15 years and finally beat Alabama?
Oh yeah, it'd be great, especially myself. I'm a Tennessee boy, so I kind of know what the rivalry is. So anytime you get a win around there, you just gotta soak it up.
LaTrell, Coach Garner's playing 12 guys up front, if you count the Leos on the outside. How much confidence does this group have right now with so many guys contributing? And how big of a help is it to you that you're not having to play an enormous amount of snaps?
We have a lot of confidence in each other because, it don't matter who come in and out. We know that each and every one of us is going to go in there and do our job. And then when we see us out there making plays, that just helps us, build off each other and feed off each other too. And it's also nice being able to have backups because you don't have to play as many reps and things like that, so we're fresh pretty much the whole entire game.
LaTrell, you've been through a lot. This Tennessee program has been through a lot. Mm-hmm. What does it mean to you now that you got a top 10 matchup with Alabama and that Tennessee's playing as well as it has? What's that mean to you?
It means a lot. The past, few weeks I've seen a lot of stuff that I haven't been able to see since I've been here, and I think I can speak for everybody on that part. So just, seeing the success, I think it makes you want to go harder, continue to keep doing well and keep winning those big games.
LaTrell, Coach Garner was in here a little bit ago and said that 3 things don't lie: film, mirror, and the Bible. Have you heard him say that? Have you heard him say it a lot? What was your reaction the first time?
Yeah, he says it all the time. I remember the first time he said that, it was kind of, just looking at each other like, where'd that come from? But when we actually thought about it, it's pretty much true though when you sit there and think about it. So it's the truth.
Obviously, Alabama is what Alabama is, but what do you see from them offensively, and how much does that include preparing for Bryce Young at quarterback?
Obviously, they're a good team, all the way around, and up front, they're very well coached, skill position the same way, and quarterback, Bryce, obviously he was a Heisman last year, so we got to prepare for him and prepare for the backup as well.
I was going to ask you about that, LaTrell. In terms of preparing for multiple quarterbacks during a week, a lot of people have said that it adds so much more, mentally to what you have to do throughout the week. Is it really that different? I mean, y'all have had to do it multiple times the past few years.
Yeah, me personally, I don't think it's that much different. just you gotta realize who's in there, obviously, and then just do your rules. Just sit back and do what you're coached to do. And I think if you can do that, you'll be well.
You've gone against Alabama quite a few times. What typifies their offensive line?
They're big up front. They're physical, and a lot of times they're not gonna beat themselves. So I think it's important for us to do what we're supposed to do. Don't have no MAs, and just be coached up the way we are.
Patrick referenced Coach Garner saying it. What's your favorite Coach Garner-ism? I mean, do you have any other ones that he kind of that are go-to for him?
I like the film one because a lot of times when you're on the field and you might mess up on a play or something, a lot of times you probably thinking like, nah, I didn't mess up on that. But the coaches, they always saying, if you did wrong, they see it. And then a lot of times when we get in the meeting room, whatever they said that we messed up on and we said we didn't mess up on, so we turn that film on. 9 times out of 10, we messed up on that play right there. So.
Rodney also said that when you run out of fuel in that tank that you can't refuel. Have you experienced that?
Yeah, not so much this year, but in the past, yeah. Just big guys in general. Once you get tired, it's hard to get that energy back up. And a lot of times you get tired and don't have those substitutions, it just goes downhill from there. Yeah, thank y'all.